Hey everybody, it's Whitney and I am doing this video. Today is September 8th, 2015, and I am just about a week away from having my gastric sleeve surgery. This time next week I will be traveling to San Antonio to stay the night because the next morning I'll be going into the hospital. So I'm pretty excited. I'm sorry if my camera shakes. It's sitting up on my bed. Hopefully it doesn't shake too much and I won't jump around any. So anyways, I just wanted to give y'all an update on what's been going on this week. I've so far on this pre-diet that I've been doing, I've lost about 7 or 8 pounds, and that's really good considering, you know, they told me I would lose anywhere from 10 to 20 pounds, so I still have about a week to go, so no telling how much I'll lose by then. And that pre-diet just consists of 2 shakes a day of the meal replacements that they provide, along with a sensible meal. And that can be, as long as it's 4 to 6 ounces of protein, and then as much green vegetables as you'd like, just as long as it's not peas, because they have a lot of carbs in them. So it's basically like spinach, asparagus, that kind of stuff. Green beans are okay. So what I've kind of been doing was I've chosen to have my sensible meal at lunchtime, because me and my bestie go to lunch every day because we work together. So we've been going to Burger King and getting their cranberry apple salad with the apple cider vinaigrette, and it's with grilled chicken, and that's really good. But I have to watch the sugar content because it does have a lot of fruit in it, and you know, the dressing itself has, I want to say, 7 grams of sugar, and I can only have 15 grams of sugar a day, so I really have to watch how much sugar is in it. But I'll have that for lunch, and then I'll have my shakes for breakfast and for dinner, and then of course I'm taking all my multivitamins, which I meant to bring them in here so I could show you, but I did take pictures of them, so I'll insert a picture here. So those are all of my vitamins that I take every day. I take a multivitamin plus a calcium chew in the morning, and then in the afternoon I take a vitamin D supplement plus a vitamin C chew, or calcium chew, I'm sorry. And then in the evenings I'm taking a probiotic, another calcium chew, and a multivitamin. And then in the evenings, right before bed, I take an iron supplement and 2 B12 supplements, because I react very strangely to B12. I fall asleep. So they said, hey, why don't we just kill 2 birds with 1 stone and have you fall asleep with your B12 at nighttime. So that's what I've been doing, and it's like Benadryl. I take it and I'm like out. It's pretty quick. So it's kind of funny when I take my B12 shots at night, I'm out. So that kind of is my daily process. On Friday, me and my bestie had watched this movie, Tired, Sick, and Nearly Dead. It's a really good movie if you want to get motivated to lose weight without a surgery, or if you just have like 20-30 pounds you want to lose and you don't want to go through a surgery or anything. I can't remember the name of this person, but I've seen this video twice and it's totally motivating. It follows a guy who has a ton of diseases, or not diseases, but he has a disease and he's overweight and he's unhappy and he's tired and sluggish all the time. So he decides to go on a 60-day fast with vegetables and juicing. And in his juicing, he gets rid of all of these ailments and he loses a ton of weight and he just becomes a lot healthier. And so when I was watching it with my best friend, she got really inspired to do it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to juice too for, you know, however long I can before the surgery. So we decided to go on a 7-day juicing cleanse. It includes juicing for your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you don't eat anything. You're just juicing. But it's a 7-day cleanse. My son's back. So it's a 7-day cleanse, and in those 7 days you're just drinking juice for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you can even juice like in the evening after dinner for a snack or whatever. But you're basically getting rid of all the toxins in your body, and you are losing weight, you're drinking a lot of water at the same time, and you're just flushing out your system. And so Nicole decided she was going to do it, and I was going to do it too, and she did really good. I will tell you though, those first few days after of starting it is a bitch. Excuse my language, but you become a monster because you're going through a sugar detox and you're hungry. And it's not so much as you're hungry in your stomach, you're hungry in your head. It's a head hunger. And you just want to chew something, you want to eat something, and you see other people eating and you're just like, oh, I want that so bad. So it was a real test for her. You know, she's got little kids, and her husband obviously wasn't juicing at the same time. But so far she's been on it since Friday, and it's now Tuesday. She's lost 10 pounds. So I mean, that's only in a few days. So she's doing really good on it. Me, on the other hand, I called my advocate today just to ask if it was okay to juice on my pre-diet. They told me no, because even though the sugar that's found in the juices is all natural sugar, it's still too much sugar than they want in my body. So my main priority needs to be consuming protein-based foods and staying on my protein drinks, and of course taking my supplements. So I said, okay, I'm sorry, I was doing it all weekend. So I need to be back on that. So my friend was kind of bummed that I wasn't going to be doing it with her, because she'll have to do it for the rest of the week by herself. But I told her, I was like, hey, at least you got free vegetables out of it, because I had a ton of veggies. So she'll be using my vegetables. So that's kind of what's been going on this week. I took post-op pictures, or before pictures, yesterday, and let me just say, it was pretty disgusting. I was like, wow, because I did it with just a sports bra and like some shorts, and I mean, I look at myself in the mirror naked all the time. I mean, I take a shower every other day, so I see myself, and I don't know, I guess seeing it on a picture just makes it look that much worse. And I was like, you know what? I love my body. This is the only body I have. It's going to be changing here soon. I already feel so much healthier, and it is what it is. So my pre-op start weight is 273. My BMI is 44.1, which is considered morbidly obese. So I have this little book here that I got from my doctor, and it has like some things that you can list of what your short-term goals are. My short-term goal is, there's a couple of them, fitting into theater chairs without touching the person next to me. That sounds like an awesome thing. I've never been able to do that. Like, it's not so bad when you're sitting next to your husband or your kid, because they're okay, but when it's like a packed theater and you have to sit next to strangers, I don't like it. I don't like button elbows with people. So that's something. Not getting winded during anything physical. I mean, just walking up the stairs to the second floor, I get winded. I don't want to get winded when I walk upstairs. I don't want to get winded when I run out to the car to go get something, or when I'm chasing my son at the playground, or just anything. I don't want to get winded anymore, unless I'm like running a marathon, and then that's okay. So those are kind of some short-term goals. I have long-term goals as well. I have a long-term goal of having another baby. That's a really big goal for me. Another one is to go into a store and not worry if they're going to have my size. I know that seems kind of vain, but it's so irritating to go into a store or to go through the mall with your friends who are thinner than you that can shop at other stores. They don't understand, and be like, oh, I can't shop in that store because they don't carry plus sizes. Well, I don't want to worry about that anymore. I just want to be able to go to the mall and just go to any store and look around and say, oh, I could wear this if I wanted to. So that's just something silly and kind of vain I'm looking forward to. And another long-term goal is to get off of my my bipolar medication. They say once my body has lost a lot of weight and my hormones kind of get reset, there's a good chance that I will kick depression and bipolar. So those are my long-term goals, and I'm pretty excited about it. Other than that, I've learned quite a bit this last week on watching a bunch of YouTube videos. I'm following quite a few people that are either a few months post-op or they are years post-op, and I really enjoy watching the videos of the people who talk about stuff that they wish they would have known. And I know I talked about it a little bit in my last video about one lady saying to take Gas X strips and Gatorade. Well, I got a good tip from a friend of mine. She said instead of Gatorade, because it has a ton of empty calories in it, to take coconut water, which is hydrating and it's a lot better for you. So I'll be taking coconut water to the hospital. And then I have another girl that I follow on YouTube. The things that she was talking about was that she felt regret. And she said regret is something you're going to feel because after your surgery, you're going to be so miserable and you'll want to eat something, but you can't, and you'll be in a pain and you're going to be thinking, what the hell did I do to my body? So knowing that, I can prepare for that when I'm going into it. I can say to myself when I'm feeling that regret that it's just temporary and I will get through this. And another really good tip was that a girl said she had a bunch of food funerals because she was going to miss eating all this stuff. Well, now that she is post-op and it's been about a year or two, she's eating everything that she was eating before, but just smaller portions. So she said, don't get hung up on food funerals because you can eat those things just in moderation, and you have to eat smaller portions, and it's just a treat. It's not something you eat all the time. So that was really good to hear. Another lady said that she is upset that she reintroduced carbs into her diet. She said once she did that, it was a free-for-all, and now she eats carbs all the time, and it's really hard for her not to. She said that she tested the waters by trying carbs, and when it went down fine and she didn't have any dumping syndrome, that she took that as a good sign and just kept eating them. Well, she said if she hadn't tested those waters, she would have never ate carbs, and she might have still been losing weight. So, like I said, watching YouTube videos helps me a lot, so I hope these videos help you a lot. I'll probably be doing another post here in a couple of days, just talking about the stuff I'm getting ready for my surgery. Maybe I'll even give you a little, like, hour by hour countdown, rundown thing of what I'm doing throughout the day to make sure I'm losing the weight that I need to before my surgery. But other than that, that's all that's going on, and I'm still needing help. I did go to the hospital this past weekend to just see where I was going to have the surgery at and what it looked like, and so I wouldn't be so lost because it is in a different city. And I pre-registered, and they did tell me that it was going to cost quite a bit more than I thought, more than what I had saved up for. So if you want to support me having this surgery, please visit my GoFundMe account. It's at www.gofundme.com/HappyWhitney, and anything counts, anything helps. I really appreciate all the people that have supported me so far. I just need a little bit more to get to my goal, and I only have a little bit of time left. So also click like and subscribe to my videos so you can keep up with the updates, and I will be seeing you again next time. Thanks everybody. Bye.